I just wanted to update everybody on what we've done so far on the allotment plot. My brother-in-law has been working very hard. I can no longer really claim that it's my plot. I have to be honest and say that it's our plot, my plot, and my brother-in-law's plot. But work is in progress and things have been done. And I'd just like to update you guys on what we've done over the last few days. So please watch till the end. Here I'm in Wanstead in Aldersbrook. Look at this is the biggest pile of poo you'd ever see. Just manure. And just on the other side, so just beyond all this manure are allotments. Okay, and then opposite and then in between we've got this road, and on the other side of the road we have stables. And so all the, here you can see a horsey there. So the manure from the horses are all eventually, well, daily while we were there collecting all the manure. I've just collected about 10 bags of this manure, and it's going to our allotment. So if you need any, if you can come to Aldersbrook in Wanstead, this is the place to come for some free manure. So we have dug a long strip, that's my nephew helping out, a long strip of our allotment plot. And now what we're doing is taking out all the couch grass, and you can see there's so much of this. This is what this couch grass looks like. They're really thick roots, and you have to get rid of them to soften up the soil and just to make it a little bit lighter. Otherwise it will just grow back and we'll just get couch grass again all over the place. So we're pretty pleased with what we've done so far. It's all been dug. Now it's a matter of taking out the weeds and taking out all the couch grass, just getting it ready. And here is all the manure. Here's all the manure that we gathered today, about 10 or 11 bags, and that will all be applied, chucked on top of the 2 beds that we are going to have to be growing on. So the 2 beds that we plan to have be one row along this side and another row here, and there'll be a path in the middle, which will use as much of this bark chips as we can get for the path. And what we'll do is we're separating the beds with salvaged bits of wood. So let's see what we can do. And I'm a big believer in using as much salvaged material as you can, especially for gardening. And so let's see what we can do without having to pay for anything. So far so good. Salvage some wood. The wood chips were free and the manure was free. So let's see what we can do. But this is the hardest bit. My nephew has kindly come over to help me out, and he's doing a good job. And let me show you, this is how much here's some from last week, couch grass. This is some from today, and all of this is also from today. So we're just throwing it on the bottom of our tree, because it shouldn't be, it's not going to grow back here under the tree, and it will just eventually just turn to dirt. So this is it for what we're doing. What we've done so far is we've dug up this area and we've made beds by just partitioning it with wood, so the wood holds up the soil on either side from here to here. Obviously beyond this side is not my plot, so that side is the people that I share with, and there's on the other side is Louis having a party, but here my brother-in-law's putting another border up here, and so this will be the path in the middle, and we'll be growing on this side and that side. This side's a bit wider because we'll have access from both sides, because it's our plot, we can walk from this side and access this area, and from the path we can access this area. However, this area is narrower because that side is not our plot, and we can only access it really from this path. So far so good. I mean, the plan looks great. My brother-in-law is really helpful. To be honest, we're doing this as a partnership, if anything, really. And to be honest, he motivates me more than I motivate myself. Here are the bags of manure that we collected from Wanstead Aldersbrook stables. This is boysenberry. given to me, or given to us by Pete. Pete's plot is just that one there. Very kind of Pete. And that's our peach tree. As you can see, I'm so looking forward to these. To be honest, at the moment I'm fasting. And whenever I think of fruit or juicy fruits, I get even more thirstier. So I'm really, really looking forward to the peaches grown from these trees. Every person that I speak to here just tells me how amazing the fruits on this tree grow. So how amazingly they grow. So definitely something to look forward to. Here's the fig tree, which is also part of our inheritance. On this side, lots of little figs growing. So that's another thing to look forward to without much effort. Maybe even some wild blackberries, which I'm not going to complain about. But yes, of course, this is a very invasive species, so they'll have to be contained. This is used to filter the soil. So you basically throw soil into it and you shake it around. I'm sure a lot of people know. My mum used to use this. This was my mother's, and I've just bought it here. My brother, wants to have a go at this, but we'll see. Anyway, that's his plan. And so then it holds up all the stones, all the big stones, and then the soil is more soft. These planks of wood are some that I salvaged. I salvaged from, just found it in front of a house, and asked the neighbour if I could take it, because we use those to make the borders. I think when it comes to gardening, you should try and pay for as little as you can and try and salvage as much as you can, and pay for something as a very last resort. Now, what I did today is I also bought a pot of plants, and here are the plants, and I've just put them in here. I've added some manure. So this is mint, a couple of mint, and these are large tomato plants. I think these are beef tomato plants. So there were 7. That's the 7th one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And 2 mint plants here. So I'm hoping there'll be a bush growing around from this side anyway. And the plan is to have bark chips all along the middle. I think it's going to look really nice. We're planning to grow beans along this side, mainly beans, and maybe peppers and aubergines and tomatoes and everything else on this side. So this is it, guys. I hope you like the progress. It's been hard work. It's not easy. I'm telling you, it's not easy. The amount of digging that has to be done, and collecting all this manure yesterday. I was, going all the way to Aldersbrook, bagging it up. As you can imagine, it didn't smell very pleasant. Bagging all that up, bringing it all here, and then collecting it, bringing it from the main gates all the way to here. You get tired, and I'm fasting at the moment, so that makes a difference. So anyway, guys, this is just a quick update of my allotment. Here is the progress of everyone else's. Obviously mine is all new, nothing really growing, but everyone else is looking very nice and pretty. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I promise to show you a lot more updates. And we aim to make this plot into a very productive vegetable garden stroke allotment. Take care, guys, and I'll speak to you soon.